Brighton 4, Chelsea 1. I'm outside Brighton's American Express Stadium, and my God, they killed us. They killed us. I can't sit here and shout. I really can't do that because I feel like a lot of the fan cams you've already watched, you may have heard some of that already. I just think it was a case of we got it wrong in the first half and we got punished. We came back, we improved in the second half, and it was too late. When you concede 3 goals, it's difficult as it is when it's 0-0, 1-0, 3-0. What do you expect? Sterling and Pulisic, I have to agree with a lot of the opinions people are giving. It's not their natural positions, but when you look at Salzburg, I think Pulisic actually did a decent job in that position. It's Sterling that is repeatedly not performing, not scoring goals, not creating chances. That is an issue for a star signing who wanted to be the main man. He wasn't given minutes at Man City. I mean, if he keeps playing like this, he's not going to get any minutes at the club, because I just feel like if you're a good player, you can play you can perform to your strengths. Wing-back still allows Sterling to play well at what he's good at. He's got pace, he can run in behind, he can whip crosses in, and he can cut inside. Every time the guy cuts inside, he doesn't shoot. So for me, I get it, it's not his natural position, but he's a left winger anyway. It's not a massive difference. You're still on the left-hand side, you can cut in, you're just a little bit deeper. If anything, that gives you more freedom to go into the midfield and link up with other players, so you're not isolated. So for me, that is an aspect where we need to really have a look at ourselves, because Sterling, he's a great player. I said this, I'll say it again, he's a great player, but he needs to be great. He needs to show it on the pitch. We can't do it. Potter can't do it. Potter can only give him the chances, but there's so many chances you can have before. It's not the player who's going to get the criticism, it's the manager. So he's going to have to change something if something doesn't change with Sterling. As for Thiago Silva, what an amazing a few clearances right at the beginning of the game. I was so impressed. The second one, I didn't even think he was going to get it, but he managed to get ahead to it somehow, and then we gave the ball away for them to score with Thiago Silva, if I'm not wrong. So yeah, I mean, there's not an awful lot of positives, but there are positives with Havertz, in my opinion. I think he had a good performance. I'm not saying it was great, but I think it was good. I think there was positives. I think his link-up play was okay. I think he was winning some aerial duels. And most importantly, I just felt like he was more direct. And, if people are slaying him, that doesn't make sense to me, because for me, the aim of the game is progression. If you see progress, you can say, okay, we're getting somewhere. I saw progress from Havertz today. The problem is I didn't see progress from any others, if any. Mendy coming in, obviously Kepa was injured. I was so gutted to see Kepa come off, because obviously we've got the World Cup coming up as well. So I'd love to see if Kepa gets in the Spanish squad as the number 1. That would be fantastic, because the form he's been in, he certainly deserves it. And we saw Mendy when he first came in, he almost gave the ball away straight away. I just feel like we're having to adapt a lot because of one man, Reece James. And if we rely on a player like that, a right back, if he is effectively going to, I don't know what the word is, if him playing decides our season, then we've got a problem. We've got to bring players in January, and we've got to have more threats than just the wing backs. So absolutely, the strikers need to do better, the midfielders need to do better, the whole squad needs to do better. But it wasn't a good day. It can only get better. Up the Chelsea.